randomly Rashida here in Shanghai. Come with me. She's checking me out. Come with me as I walk through the mall. Hopefully I don't get ran over at the same time. While it may not look like much upon entering the building, it is chock full of everything: suitcases, belts, hats, dresses, fabric, scarves, pantsuits, formal wear, you name it, it's here. So you have to just take your time, be methodical, and do comparison pricing and quality shopping as well, because that's important. I'll show you what I actually find. Because I'm looking for dresses, I'm looking for, so let's see what I can find. I'll tell you how the process works. You basically go into various different vendor booths, and they all have product samples, either live samples or a bunch of pictures represented in photo albums. And you go through and you tell them you're looking for a type of dress or suits, and then they show you a bunch of fabric swatches like this. And then you start to put it all together. They'll take your measurements, custom, tailor made to you, based on what you're getting. This lady's getting a pantsuit made for work. And then they start to play around with the fabrics. You tell them, do you want cottons? Do you want wools? Do you want wool blends? Here's an example of some men's suits. They do fantastic work. And I'm trying to pick out what type of fabrics I want and what actually I want to get made. Am I getting some dresses, some suits? I haven't decided yet. So stay tuned as I take you through the process of shopping in Shanghai for tailor-made clothes. In this particular case, I've now settled in on 2 sport coats I'm going to get made. They're going to be casual. So I'm going through the process of trying to determine the shape I want, the style I want, where I want my pockets, the length I'm looking for. I mean, it gets really detailed as into what type of lapel you want. Do you want to have some embossing done to it? In this case, they're going to be like little riding jackets, and I'm going to have patches on them. So you'll see she is a designer, so she'll talk me through what makes sense, what doesn't make sense, what looks good, what doesn't look good. So if they're a good tailor, they're helpful that way. In this case, I'm trying to determine, do I like that lapel? And I don't, so I pushed it off to the side. But I also want to see the fit of the jacket, which none of the samples are made for big girls like myself, so that's a problem. But anyway, it's fun to go through this process. So at the end of the day, I'm getting 6 dresses made and 2 sport coats made. And you can see some of their product samples here. So the process for me is to pick out what I want, which I did today. And then tomorrow I'll come back and have a fitting. And if everything is well, I take it with me. If not, they'll have to go back and make their alterations. So in an ideal world, they say it takes about a week to get things done. But because I'm only here for 3 days, I needed to get this thing turned around really, really quickly. And so they're going to do that. And that's the beauty of shopping in Shanghai.